What's going on, everybody? I'm Max Ralph.
Seth Engle.
We're back with another week of Daily Collegian Football Staff, Penn State Football Quick Picks. Maybe a not so highly anticipated matchup this week with Villanova, but Seth, what are some of the biggest storylines you're looking out for this week?
I mean, when it comes down to it, this game is not going to be close, and I think we all know that heading into it. The thing that I'm looking forward to in terms of this game is seeing some of these young guys, some of these guys who haven't gotten touches in the first three games, really have a true impact in this one. Guys like Taquan Roberson, I think, are going to have a pretty heavy workload, upwards of playing a whole half potentially. Who are some other guys that you like?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the names that we talked about earlier was John Lovett. He's not a young guy. He's played plenty of football, but he hasn't really played a lot with Penn State. But, him, Keandre Lambert-Smith on the offensive side of the ball, probably going to see a lot of action this weekend, I think. Defensively, I think we might see a little bit of Jalen Reed, Jamari Button, just because of how this game script is probably going to play out.
Right.
But Villanova, they are 3-0. I mean, they put up 40-plus point wins over Bucknell and Lehigh and had a pretty clutch late comeback against Richmond. But I don't know. How do you see this one playing out, really?
I mean, yeah, Villanova 3-0. They've played some good football over the past few weeks. I really don't see this game coming down to the wire. Penn State has defined itself as not just a good football team, but one of the best football teams in the country. They have 2 top 25 wins, and then their third win's coming off a conference champion last year. So you can't disrespect Ball State either. There's no disrespect to Penn State's schedule by any means.
Yeah.
They have just played very good football, and I think this is just that week against one of those teams like we've seen in prior years against teams like Akron and Kent State, where it's going to be a blowout.
Yeah.
And I really do believe that Penn State's going to 50-piece them.
Yep. Yeah, I could definitely agree. I could see it happening, and I think it's time to kind of just completely put last year aside and finally be real with ourselves and say Penn State football is they're the real deal.
Definitely.
I think I've got this one playing out. I know you said 50-piece, but I don't know. It's hard to pick in a blowout, but I'm gonna say 45-13. But most of Villanova's points are gonna come against second and third stringers. What have you got?
So I am sticking true to that 50-piece. I got 52-7. Penn State,
right.
obviously.
Big blowout this weekend. We're predicting, but thanks for watching. Noon kickoff this Saturday. Thanks for following along. Follow at PSU Footblog on Twitter for all your coverage needs.